Hello. 'Tis I. 'Tis Link. 'Tis the Haunts. We're playing more Oracle of Ages. Wow. Counterpoint, put everything in the Kirby sound font. Yes, I've started the recording and now that conversation is not preserved about sound font tomfoolery, but just take that in a vacuum. Put everything in the Kirby sound font. Alright, it's me. It's Mori Itzigoyle. In Lizard Purgatory. So nice to leave Crescent Island.
This huge fish washed ashore. It looks fresh and tasty. Redfish has very exciting flavor. Eee! Don't. We're dying to savor its exciting flavor. Hey, what are those red seeds you have? Amber seeds? What an exciting name! Will you trade amber seeds for our fish?
Yes.
It's a deal! I can't wait to taste it.
Crack. Munch, munch.
Hot! Regret! Hot seeds in your area!
Goodbye. Hello.
I was almost eaten. I'm Dimitri. I can swim in the sea. Are you going somewhere? I can give you a ride. I chomp when you press A, and I swim like a fish, even up waterfalls. You can even carry me using the power bracelet.
You're so disappointed you missed this part of the game last stream. Really? You just wanted to see me suffer. Yeah, right, man. This really niche indie series, Zelda. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. Pushing up my glasses. It might be a little too obscure for you. Also, while you're here, Min, I got off my butt and I played the demo for Claire a la Mode. And it was very cute. Thank you. Although, it still pains me I can't play as Bonnie, but I understand. I must wait. I must wait and be patient. Thinking about the worst parts in the Zelda series, you think this ranks up here? Oh, yes. I don't, folks in chat, if you're Zelda fans, what are some of the worst parts, the worst moments in the series for you? That even if you love the game otherwise, when you think about replaying it, you're like, ugh, I have to do that again. Ugh.
We're here. You go alone now. Bye.
No, come back. Yeah, congrats on missing the worst part, Andorra. Also, I think, yeah, I can go in here now. Swoosh. The tutorial segments in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. God, Skyward Sword was like a 3-hour tutorial. And I remember hearing someone say that, and then thinking they were exaggerating. And then I had to go check again. Because I had played Twilight, or Skyward Sword at that point. I thought, okay, the tutorial is long, but surely it's not no, it's 3 hours. It takes 3 hours to get through it. Until they finally release the scruff of Link's neck and let you have free reign. What's this? Look at all the mystical seeds you've gathered. Tingle the fairy can make it so your satchel can carry more seeds. Shall I? Yes, please. Why, that emote is so appropriate, Belle. Very well. Then Tingle shall work his magic. Close your eyes. Tingle, tingle. My seed satchel can now carry more seeds. Wow. Come back anytime you wish to see Tingle. Tingle, tingle. These are the magic words that Tingle created myself. Don't steal them. I wonder if I've managed to keep my Tingle voice consistent every time he's shown up in a game I've streamed. I'm not sure. I mean, clearly I have to stream Majora's Mask at some point. And compare and contrast. Why am I down here? There's nothing down here for me. There were parts of Spirit Tracks you liked, and the overworld music is inexplicably a complete banger. This is true. The final boss was a mistake. Spirit Tracks, oh, Spirit Tracks, good overworld music. Not a fun to traverse overworlds. Good Zelda, as in the princess. But everything else. Oh, I don't have enough rupees for that. Oh well, no juice for me. I'll take the bombs though. I would stream Majora's Mask, but I don't know if I'd do 100% though. Maybe. Majora's Mask is one of those games that has always stressed me out when I play it solo, but I feel like maybe on stream I would stress less. Like Pikmin. I do intend to stream Pikmin at some point, because I feel like it would stress me out a lot less. Maple is here. Will she drop something good? Will she drop something good that I am able to get? Not really.
You again? Thanks to you, everything in my bag flew out. You must be brave to hit Maple like this. I'll just take your stuff too. Here goes.
Okay. Pikmin Fort is totally not stressful, at least. But then it's not really the Pikmin experience, is it? Right? You gotta be losing your mind for the true Pikmin experience. Oh, what is this? A conch shell. Strange flute. Yeah, I'll take it. I got a strange flute. It sure looks rare. How did you get those notes out of that flute, Link? Your song just echoes. You pack like a whole xylophone in there. I've heard a lot of polarizing takes on the dungeons in Majora's Mask. I know some people like the dungeons, some people really don't like the dungeons. Yeah, there's good and bad bits. Like having to play the Elegy of Emptiness over and over and over. Pikmin 1 still scares you more than any other game, and you can't explain why. I mean, suddenly you're in charge of all these helpless creatures, that they're looking to you for guidance, and then you could just get them all straight up eaten. Guilt. I'm so hungry, my stomach hurts.
I'm hungry.
Pardon me, I just thought you could help.
I'm hungry.
Give him tasty meat? Yes, please, before you rip my face off and make a mask out of it.
Meat!
What's this? Hand it over. Food at last! Why are you staring at me? Oh, you want something? How greedy! How mean! You won't leave until you get something? Fine, you can have this. Meat! I got a doggy mask. A dog lover will love it. I said, like, not a word this whole exchange. Oh, thank you. Customer service. Getting into Snowhead, is certainly tricksy. I feel like that final little roll up to Snowhead, where the path narrows, very easy to fall off of there. I'm Mama Muyan, the top breeder in town. My dog is much cuter than that dog. Much cuter. But my dog is very shy. Well, that mask. It fits my dog perfectly. Let me have that mask. Sure. Good boy. You deserve the toy that my dog played with. I think she thinks I'm a dog. I got a dumbbell. But there's only one. How strong is his dog's jaws? What's wrong, boy? I only had one to begin with. Doggy is shy. You played Majora's Mask with a keyboard. Oh man. Emulation, huh? Hardcore. Your dog is not wearing the mask I gave you. Now Mama Muyan's dog is as cute as can be. I wonder if she's like those people that if I compliment their dog and I use the wrong adjective based on their perceived notion of their dog's gender identity, by which I mean I will compliment their dog and say, "Oh, your dog's very handsome," and then I get told, "You mean she's beautiful?" Or the other way around. "Oh, you have a very beautiful dog. He's handsome." Oops, I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. That was a metaphor for my disgust. do not you like using mouse and keyboard or keyboard to play games? If I can avoid it, just because it makes my hands cramp up. Maybe if I had a desk and or a keyboard that was better set up for me. Can you? Thank you. It wouldn't be so uncomfortable, but plus, you know, I've been a console gamer for the bulk of my life. So it's hard to let go of the controller. Hello? Sorry. I swear I'm not trying to injure people.
Those lazy, worthless fools! Just as we're building this bridge to the Symmetry City ruins, they go off on break. I wait and I wait, but they don't come back. We'll never get the bridge done at this rate. I go find them, but the terrain around here is too rough. A man can't navigate it on his own. Ha! What a fix.
What kind of manga have you been reading recently? I was gonna say, I've been between books, and I need something to read, but, like, just a short while ago, a hold I had put in the library finally came in. I can't go that way. How mysterious. So I'll be reading Piranesi by Susanna Clark, who did Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, which I also haven't read in a hot minute, but that's a good book.
Mister, I found you. Listen, it's a mess. A red lizard-looking animal got lost in our forest and can't get out. We were playing a little trick, but now it'll never get out. Can you help us find it? Do you get our problem? Hurry! I'll wait at the forest entrance south of here.
I mean, I hear red fish are delicious if you get really desperate. Call of the Night. Ow, I've just walked into that buzz blob while I'm reading chat. Komi can't communicate, and Kobayashi-san's Maid Dragon. I've heard March Comes in Like a Lion and Blue Period are both good too. My big rec that I still want to push on people is Witch Hat Atelier. I shouldn't say push, because then it's like, oh, you know, when somebody tells you to do something, you don't want to do it. But it's good. If you get around to Witch Hat Atelier, it's good.
Oh, wait, mister! This way!
We pranked the lizard too hard, and he's too dumb to get out. Now we are stuck with it. It does sound like Bowser, doesn't it? Bowser would for sure get lost in the Lost Woods, but see, then he would just burn them down. Can I talk to you?
We didn't mean to be such trouble, really.
Uh-huh.
It's deep in the woods.
And this is Bowser's Thursday, or for him it was Tuesday.
We don't even know where it is.
Look at that.
Dee, every place looks the same. How can Dimitri get out? Dee, you helped Dimitri on the island. You have good timing. Mister, you found it. Okay, we'll take you to the edge of the forest. Yeah. You won't get lost here. Sorry, we didn't mean it. But seeking is more fun than hiding. Really, I want to do it again. Next time will be harder. Come play with us again, okay? Goodbye.
Get out of here already.
I'm so happy to leave. You helped me twice. Who are you? Mori? That's a weird name. But starting today, Mori is my friend. Hey, nice flute, Mori. Play that flute. I will come if I hear the flute.
The strange flute is Dimitri's flute. Play it to call Dimitri.
Go north, get on my back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hop off. A is the eat. So for the longest time, whenever I played through this game, I would wind up with moosh. Because if you don't do anything special, you get moosh in ages. If you buy that flute between coming back from Crescent Island and going up north here, you get Dimitri. And if you can win it in the shooting gallery type game, you can win Ricky's flute. But for so long, I just didn't realize how you could get anybody other than Moosh. because I didn't realize, oh, if you go into the store or that game at this specific time and no other time during the game you can get flutes. So for ages I would keep getting moosh. But now I have lizard, but like a good lizard who won't steal.
I even swim up waterfalls. Try it.
Yeah, I think once I learned how you could get other flutes, I went and I got Ricky's because I liked the noise he made a lot. But I've never gotten Dimitri, so I have a cute lizard now. I feel like maybe Dimitri's the default one in Seasons, but don't ask me because I always played Ages first.
He says to build a bridge to the Symmetry City ruins, but it's not like anyone is waiting to use it. There's no rush, don't you think?
What? No, get back there. Okay. I guess I have to go back to your boss and say, hey, I found your employees, they're slacking. Do I have permission to, like, slap them with a pink slip for non-compliance? Yotsuba's really good. You should read Yotsuba. Sorry, I gotta stand in the sweet spot.
Those lazy, worthless fools? Yep. Come on, buddy. Can you go and find those slackers for me?
Sure.
Thanks, buddy. I guess you'll be off then. If you can get all 3 of those slackers back here, we can get to work on this bridge. But the terrain around here is too rough, so you can't manage it on your own, okay?
What?
If you can get all...
I thought you were gonna, like, explain the terrain to me. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I thought you were gonna explain to me how I shouldn't go chasing waterfalls. Dimitri robbed like Ferrari. I guess Ricky is the default in Seasons. Poor Dimitri. In Seasons, it's Moosh's flute you buy, and Dimitri you have to win from a minigame.
Huh? The boss? But I wanted to hang out a while longer.
But I can head back. Wow, look at that leap. You remember reading that they added Z targeting to Ocarina of Time so you could read signs without attacking them because they learned from Mario. How many signs have I punched in Mario 64? It's a lot. I wish Mario could explode signs with his fists, though. That would be funny. So hello, Nox. How are you? Oh. Thank you. I wanted to hang out a while longer, Guy says, standing in the shallows of a random ass stream. Maybe it's a very comfortable random ass stream. He likes the way the water rushes over his sore feet or something. Oh, go-arounds, jeez. You would accidentally swing at toads. Toads are also asking to be punched. And they know this. They know it from the moment they're born.
Huh, the boss?
But I wanted to hang out here a while longer. Get out of here. I don't know if I've ever waded in a stream or a river. Maybe. It's been a long time since I've been near like a lake or a river or a stream of anything of the sort. Yep. Head back. Oh, whoa. It's the second coming. I mean, they do say he was a carpenter.
Haha, they're finally here. They were just late. Well, get to work. No more breaks until the bridge is done.
Yes, boss. We're done, boss.
What? You're already done? I guess you fools can work, but no time for breaks now. On to the next job.
Yes, boss. Maybe in some universe, Muto, I think that was his name, Muto will hire guys that just aren't useless. I lost my lizard. No, that's a cool tune. Way cooler than the tune that you play on your flute in Pokemon Legends. I was thinking about it because Like, there's multiple ride Pokemon you can call in that game, but you all call them with the same flute and you play the same tune. And that always bothered me. It's such a petty thing to be bothered by, I know. But I wish they had it so it played different music depending on if you're summoning a deer or a bear. You know? Yeah, also constantly calling the wrong guy. I got a ring. Wow, I'm sure it will be very useful, by which I mean not at all. The ring system in this game is interesting in theory, but the fact you can only carry a limited number of them with you at a time, and the fact that most of them are extremely situationally useful, that, like, aside from a couple, it's just, don't bother. You were thinking you had the whole collection of Dungeon Meshi, and then you find the 13th at Barnes & Noble's. I don't remember how many volumes of that I have. About that. Uh-oh. Well, this place is a dump. No, it's not even my fault. Ooh. I got Gale Seeds. Their gust can take you where you want to go. Oh yeah, I do have the reduced damage from beams ring. That is a thing I have. So what we got here? We got an active volcano. All the houses are in ruins. We have lava snakes. Surely we can find the answers to this in the past. Well, you know, I forgot about reduced damage from spike floors. Oh good, we came at the moment of the apocalypse. My favorite.
Help! Help! The tuning nut is broken! What? Will you listen to my problem? The closer the Black Tower gets to completion, the stranger the city gets. When the tuning nut broke, the city fell out of balance and the volcano started erupting. The tuning nut is the city's symbol. We dutifully worship this nut. The rules of Symmetry City require that left and right be in perfect balance. But the tuning nut at the center of the city is broken. Symmetry City is all out of balance. If we don't get the tuning nut fixed and put back, Symmetry City will be destroyed by the eruptions. Do you understand? I've given the broken tuning nut to my husband, but he can't climb Restoration Wall. A guru named Patch lives at the top of Restoration Wall. I think he can fix the broken tuning nut, but I could never climb that wall. Do they think they evict anyone from town if they're not a set of twins? Sway right, sway left, move left, sway right, move right, sway left. I'm so skinny. I wish I could change. Sway left, sway right. I know, I'll work out. Except I have only one dumbbell. Sway left, sway right. Working one arm at a time, it goes against my policy. If I can't do left and right at the same time. Sway left, sway right. Uh-huh. He seems to be fixated on your dumbbell. Here you go. That's it. What I wanted. Now I can lift, lift, lift. I'll get all the girls now, eh?
Yeah, you'll get all the girls in this basement.
I'm so skinny. I can't offer you much.
I know. Gotta work out. Oh, you got a cheesy mustache. It's weird.
Get the girls. Get the girls.
Oh, did you just rip your facial hair off in one fell swoop? I don't think you need those dumbbells. I think you're plenty strong. A guy living in the symmetrical house on the other side of town dies. Well, sorry you're getting evicted. Now, is evicted a euphemism for taken out back and shot to maintain balance?
Sometimes I hear music flowing down from the mountaintop, but I wonder why.
I do believe the tuning nut in Japanese is also a palindrome of some sort, but I don't recall what the name for it is offhand. Ow, I was injured by a rock that shot out in the eruption. If you want the tuning nut, go see my brother across town. Look, this can't be that bad because we're already off of Crescent Island. No more Tokays. I'm happy. I'm content with this. No lizard trading sequence. The closer the Black Tower gets to completion, the stranger the city gets. When the tuning nut broke, the city fell out of balance, and the volcano started erupting. I want to take the tuning nut to Patch's place, but I can't leave the city alone. This is Symmetry City. Left and right have to be in perfect balance. My brother is too hurt to move, so I can't move either. If one brother goes somewhere, the balance between left and right will be lost. But someone has to go. Hey, you can ignore the rules and leave the city. Can you take the tuning nut to Patch? Really? Thank you. I'll leave this to you. Patch lives at the top of Restoration Wall to the south. After you get the tuning nut fixed, take it to the house in the middle of the city and place it on the pedestal. I got the tuning nut. I may not swear much, but I make it up for saying random dark things like, is that a euphemism for being taken back out and shot? What? I'm merely asking the obvious question, right? We're all thinking it, right?
Huh? The cave entrance? It was covered by lava from the volcano long ago. Maybe if the volcano calms down, you may be able to go in.
What about, Jan, what about the man who lives in the basement here? Like, he evidently ascribes to the rules set in place by the residents of Symmetry City because he won't work out with a singular dumbbell. But is he stuck there forever? Can he not leave his post at, being dead center? Time's flow can change the land. Minomu no, oh, I don't know that kanji, but it's probably, well, the word for seed is tane, and I don't know if it would be like seed or not. Minomu. I guess I could pull out my dictionary really quick. Let's see if we can figure out Minomu. Well, Minomushi is bagworm. But I don't think we're going for bagworm here. If I can like redraw that kanji. Oh, I don't think that's right. Is that right? I don't think I drew that right. No, that's definitely not right. That's like flesh. No, not egg. Okay, I'm just misdrawing this kanji, and we're gonna be here forever while I try to figure that out. But the tuning nut in Japanese is called the Minomu no something, and I don't know that kanji. Minomu no mi. Oh, it's just me. Oh, wait, what word is me, then? Oh, it just means fruit, nut, or seed. That's what mi means. I see. I could have just looked that up. Minomu no mi is the tuning nut in Japanese. So, yeah, it is a palindrome. Minomu no mi. Oh, hello?
Hey, Mori! What are you doing here? I came to find an old hermit who's studying tunes on this mountain. I don't know where he is, but I bet he can offer a clue that will help save Naru. I'll find him. Bye!
Yeah, I appreciate that Ralph is giving me updates. He just finds me, shouts some words at me, and then runs away. Ow. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, please. You mean this avatar? Like, exclusive for, like, UFO 50? Nah. I like Sleepy Mori, and I brought Sleepy Mori out again, cause why not? I figure it's not too distracting. I mean, I still want a better model at some point, so this is like a stopgap measure. Isn't that what Twitch is? Just finding words or finding someone and screaming words at them. You just run into random Twitch chats and go, Naru! And then leave. Please, don't do this. Don't do this. Unless maybe they're playing Oracle of Ages and your name is Ralph. Hello. I am Toki. I research time. After many years of research, I'm one step away from perfecting a tune that lets one move forward in time, but it seems I've hit a roadblock. Echoes produce waves. What could it mean? That's the tune of echoes! That's the tone my research lacked! It has answered my remaining questions, and now I can finish my tune. Ye of many tunes, I grant you a new tune. Time flows on when you play the tune of currents. When you play this tune, you'll immediately drift back to your own time. If you are in a place from which you cannot reach your own time, you'll return to the past. Link just can play that immediately, a savant. I learned the currents tune. You play it and you get pelted with a shower of raisins. Play it to move from the past to the present. Choose it when you use the harp. Oh yeah, his name is Toki. Toki, T-O-K-I, means time in Japanese. Like Ocarina of Time in Japanese is Toki no Ocarina. Now you know. The currents of time run deep. Yes. And yeah, don't worry about what Kapotoko says. I think he just says whatever he wants to cause maximum chaos and confusion. So do not abide anything he says or do. Try and determine what the funniest possible outcome would be to determine whether or not he is being factual. That's what I have learned. Out of my way, Zora. Now there's a good use for that emote. Now what if I play my fancy new song here? Will it deposit me somewhere useful? Eh. Ow. I mean, there's not really anything up here for me, and then I'm just gonna... Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I'm glad you like the Avatar. I'm glad you like Sleepy Mori. I enjoy Sleepy Mori. It'd be fun to learn how to play the harp. I mean, I'd love to just noodle around with string instruments. Like a guitar or something like that. I mentioned this before, but just the opportunity to play around with them would be fun. Link starts shredding as a spear flies past his face. I was thinking that. Shredding for his life. Ow. I don't remember. Are these Iron Knuckles or no? They're Dark Nuts, I think. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard when you have enemies with the same name throughout the series, but they look different, and then I get them mixed up. That's why your game needs a bestiary. Just generally, or I'll make names up for things, which may or may not be a positive. Oh, you considered learning the harp. Yeah, I guess probably a lot of money in that kind of tutoring, I'm sure. I've never taken like a formal music lessons outside of bands. Like, well, not when I say formal music lessons, I mean like solo, like a tutor. I mean, I've been in bands. Flooded. Interesting. Time to cause problems on purpose. Iron Knuckles are only in Zelda 2 and the N64 games. And what are they Dark Nuts then? The fellas that have been throwing spears at me? Yeah, Game Boy era Moblins are Wartortle. Correct. Wartortle is actually my favorite of the Squirtle line. What's up here? I just like how it's fluffy and curly its tail was. I was like drawing more turtle. Oh, I see. That's what's up here. So I need to go to the other side. And then... there we go. Oh, do not get the hiccups now, me. Do not. War Turtle does rule. Okay. I'm gonna need to go back and forth a couple times. Because there's a thing up here, but then I also need to push that over and go up here. Gen 1 didn't yet have the memo that middle starter Evo should be goofy looking. You know, are there any Pokemon, like starters specifically, where your, and I'm asking the whole chat, where the final stage is your favorite of the line? For me, a lot of starter Pokemon, they lose a lot of their appeal. You know, not just starters, a lot of Pokemon when they evolve, they lose their appeal. Gumi, I love Gumi. Sligo's cute. Goodra, it's just like anime face dragon. Hisuian Goodra, my beloved, but like regular Goodra, anime face dragon, no, give me back the slug. Do not throw anything into the water. Did you drop a golden bomb? Or a silver bomb? A regular one. You are an honest person. I'll increase the number of bombs you can carry to reward you. Yeah. Why are you rewarding me for littering? I can now carry 30 bombs. And I filled your bag. Farewell. I mean, really, she should have said, well, you're honest and I respect that, but you littered, and then kills me instantly. Oh, Decidueye is a cool one. Charizard, a good choice. I feel bad for Charizard. Like, it's a cool Pokemon, but from a meta perspective, it is not well liked because of its typing. Because Stealth Rock is so prevalent in the meta, you see, and Charizard is 4 times weak to Rock with its Fire Flying typing. So if you send out your Charizard and someone has Stealth Rock in play, then it loses half of its health immediately from the get-go. I like Hisuian Samurott, but like regular Samurott's design doesn't do it for me. Middle Evos seem to be the most maligned from what you've seen. I guess so. I'm a War Turtle fan. I like Ivysaur. I feel like Bulbasaur is the best, then Ivysaur, and then Venusaur. I don't have a problem with Venusaur, but it's not Bulbasaur. I have taken my Bulbasaur through the Pokemon League because I didn't want to evolve it. No regrets, none. Same with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Even in the post-game, when you can evolve, it didn't evolve my Bulbasaur. I didn't want it. The end of Chikorita's line, that's Meganium. I'm curious what Chikorita is gonna look like in the new Legends game that's coming out at the end of this year. Because I know Chikorita is not a well-liked starter, at least from a meta perspective, just because of its typing and its move pool and its stat spread. I've never taken Chikorita myself. I've never really been a Chikorita fan. I'm sorry, Chikorita. I like I like Meganium, you know, fun dinosaur. But why am I going all the way back here? This way. This is where I need to go. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't get distracted talking about Pokemon. But anyway, I wonder if Chikorita will get a fancy new evolution. Oh good, the ring landed right next to Maple. No, didn't get it. Fancy new evolution for the region, just like in Legends Arceus. That took a long time to say. Anyway. Chikorita is some kind of dinosaur. Like a flower dinosaur. You know, I used to dislike Chikorita, like years ago. Now I'm neutral to Chikorita, but I used to dislike it because A, the one in the anime kind of got on my nerves. And B, I just didn't like it from a design perspective. I didn't like its little necklace. I do like its later stages. Ow. But You can't compete with Totodile in my mind. I love Totodile. And Cyndaquil's cute too, but Totodile. I haven't had any visitors in some time. I am Patch, the restoration guru. Did you need me? Carnally. That was a joke. That was a joke. I see. You want me to repair that tuning nut. My restoration ceremony might fix it. Want to try? I do. You are willing to try? Very well. Follow me. Heck yeah, Feraligatr, you're absolute love, same. My Feraligatr that I had in Soul Silver, I named her Terra, and I forget why I named her Terra. I think I just like the irony of her having an Earth-themed name, like T-E-R-R-A, not T-A-R-A, despite being a water type anyway. You got an alligator, a fire porcupine, or something, and a green lump. Yeah, she's a bean. She's a dinosaur. Only it's not really apparent until you evolve her, but she's very dinosaur-esque. Like a plant dinosaur, though, with little antennae. I don't know, it's cute. Welcome to Patch's Crazy Cart. Will you partake in my ceremony? Very well. Do you want to hear the rules? Sure. Then let me explain. I'll place your tuning nut on that green tile and recite the words of my restoration ceremony. You must knock all the beasts that appear into a hole. Any hole will do. Sounds easy, right? However, restoration is delicate work. Your precious tuning nut sits on these tracks. The cart starts moving when the ceremony begins. As long as you stand on the switch, the cart won't hit your tuning nut. But if you don't and it gets hit, bang! So, will you take part in this fun, delicate ceremony? Let the ceremony begin. This is a little weird. It's a little weird. Okay. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Hang on, I'm reading. Your mom called your sister Chikorita because its name's cadence is so similar to Chiquita, and your sister is small, so that's cute. My ceremony succeeded. You are talented. You got through this trap ceremony. Here's your tuning nut, as good as new. As usual, I am perfect. Here you go. You got the tuning nut. It's a big pumpkin. Bring me anything else that needs fixing and I'll prepare my trap ceremony. So what is Poke Roguelike exactly? Is it a roguelike? Like Mystery Dungeon? And an Emerald Randomize, you got a Quilava with Water Absorb. Yeah, you don't want to lose that. Oh, that's good. Bayleaf is a cutie. You also think about it whenever you put Bayleaf in a soup. Do you think people in the Pokemon universe will use like trimmings from Bayleaf, the Pokemon, for soups? I fixed it. Now the volcano should calm down. I have to get that cave cleaned. Are you gonna like take a broom and a dustpan into the cave? How are you doing? Are you still good down here? Still getting the girls. Good luck. They're all gonna come flocking to your basement. Entirely battles chained together, which normally you don't like, but it's not ultra skill level like how competitive is. Well, that's good. I like Pokemon. I've never had the patience for competitive Pokemon battling. I like exploring, I like finding new Pokemon and giving them silly names, and completing the story, but min-maxing to fight other people? This volcano had a secret cave in it, but that's a secret. Will Tropius share its bananas? That's right, it's called Tropius, not Trope-me. What do Tropius bananas taste like, I wonder? Maybe like the forbidden extinct banana. So before I go in the cave, I'm gonna harass the residents of the town. You owe me. What a mess. Do I have to be bigger? Yeah, like competitive is just, it's so much, well, not just the min-maxing aspect, but that's part of it, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's stressful. And just having to know the metagame in and out. Yeah, you do have to be smaller. I can take a leg off if you want. You peel a Tropius banana, it's purple. See, now you're talking. It's gotta be weird, right? Welcome to Symmetry City. Perfect balance is the law of the land. I wonder how strictly it's enforced here. Like, what if your counterpart gains or loses weight? You know, like, what if they fall ill and lose a bunch of weight? Do you have to crash diet to match with them? Oh, see, I was thinking about DK64 when she mentioned purple banana. No, I didn't want to go in here. You know what? The bananas in Donkey Kong 64 always look like weirdly appealing. I don't know, maybe it's the sound they make when you pick them up, that little pop. And then there's another game on my list of stuff to stream. Now that I know that there's mods out there to make it less tedious. You don't know about Donkey Kong and you never will, and I respect that. Yeah, Tiny does collect purple bananas, that is correct. This is another dungeon theme that gets stuck in my head a lot. Like the Moonlit Grotto one. It just feels like very... It feels like treachery, in a good way? I don't really know how else to explain it. But you know what? Good dungeon themes in these games. Lakey collects blue, is what you're thinking of. Tiny collects purple, Lanky collects blue. Yeah, I did it. Oh yeah, no, Mermaid's the hell dungeon. Wait for it. You know, it's funny, like, I genuinely like this game a lot. I like the Oracle games a lot. Even though there are definite bits in them that make me go, eh. Maybe the sort of trudgery that this music evokes is appropriate if it's easy to spend 10 years in this dungeon. Yeah, that's right, you missed a Donkey Kong discussion. Terrible. Well, look, there's bats here for you, Joe. You have not been forgotten. Typical Oracle of Ages fan. This is my favorite Oracle game. Half of it is a terrible slog, and we like it that way. I think. Send help. Let's take this, and then I'll hit the switch. It's not the same being on a minecart and not having, like, a chainsaw guy jump down from above to harass me. Yes, I am still thinking about Resident Evil 4. What a fun, silly game that was. I'll have to go, like, find some footage of the remake or something at some point, just so I can see some differences. Why is Leon, like, so blonde? I get, like, it looks fake. That took, too many seats, but whatever, it's fine. What is in here for me? A huge bunny species, 20 kilograms. I think I know what species you're talking about, although if you asked me what the name of this particular rabbit species is, I would not be able to tell you. Okay, I want that chest. So what we're gonna have to do is go back. This is very inconvenient. Yeah, fun size is not a small candy bar. Fun size is a dog-sized rabbit. I mean, I would be thrilled to get to meet and pet any rabbit, though. Let's be real. They look very soft, regardless of size. The other day, when I was walking home from work, I saw somebody walking. It was a little dog. I'm not sure. It looked like a Chihuahua, maybe crossed with something, or maybe a specific type of Chihuahua. Because it had the right size and shape, but the fur, especially around its ears, was a little long, so it made me wonder if it was like a crossbreed, like a mutt of some sort. Either way, it was like 7 degrees out, but this little dog was wearing a little sweater, and it was preposterously tiny. I like seeing dogs that are so little I can hold them in one hand. And not one armed where I tuck them under my arm. No, I could hold this little dog in one hand. They're fun to observe, but I don't think I would want a dog that's that small because I'd be worried about stepping on it. So hang on, okay, this is not explodable. That sounds familiar. Flemish Giant, the big rabbit. Yeah, Strong Bad's take on fun-sized candy bars is objectively correct. Uh-oh. Keys. Do not. Stop it. Every video game has to have enemies which don't really do that much damage, but wind up being incredibly irritating just because they're masters at getting in the way and causing problems. When I played Grimstone in UFO 50, the cowboy RPG, a common encounter early on are hawks that come in big groups, and fairly easily you can get to a point where they'll do like single-digit damage to you. They're not very threatening, but they can very easily blind your whole party. And then they're just a huge slog to fight, and they would be quick to kill if you could hit them. And that's what keys are, I think. That same equivalent. Gosh darn it, I hate it when I hit 2 at once when I don't mean to. Okay. Oops. Great. I had it. There we go. Nothing else in this room, right? No, just Zols. Wikipedia on Flemish giant rabbits. They weigh 6.88 kilograms, 15 pounds on average, though the largest ones can weigh up to 22 kilograms, 49 pounds. They are often kept as pets as they are known for being docile and patient when being handled. Wow. So 50 pounds of bunny that just sits calmly and politely in your hands, or whatever. Ow. Ow. Oh no, why did I do that? Oh, that's... I just made a shambles of this, really. Ow. Oh, what have I done? What if I needed to push it further? Oh. 50-pound bun. Advertise that at Burger King. Oh, no. What the heck? I'm gonna die in this room. Can you imagine? No, don't imagine. It might happen. Please. Why you do this to me? No, I thought I could keep pushing it. Oh. What cruel and capricious God. Great, now I have to hear the critical health beep. Why did you make this room, John Tendo? Okay, good. Terrible. Even spinning is not making me feel better after my flight. My ankles have been shredded. Oh, they have a short lifespan because they're so large. 8 to 10 years versus 10 to 15 for domestic rabbit. You know, I don't know if I could ever handle having a pet that had, at this point, anything less than cat average lifespan. Because that's what I'm accustomed to. Like, especially, like, I know larger dogs don't tend to live as long as smaller ones because, you know, just big and more prone to certain health problems. I could never. Too much. Although probably better than parrots, which have the opposite problem, where they live forever. I mean, I like turtles, but I would want something soft, you know? Something that I could pet, that I think we could have an understanding mutual relationship of posing up to one another. Whereas I enjoy reptiles and fish and the like, but they don't really have that same capacity. Which I respect, but you know, I would want an animal that I could chill with, like a cat. I think I need to get rid of these guys. Can I gale seed them and just like send them away? Bye. Oh. Did I hit them? No. Good enough. I hope I don't need to push this on there. Nope, I'm gonna take that ferry. You bet crows would love me. You know, I don't know if this is a silly Maury fact or you hear it and you're gonna think, yeah, that tracks. That's not surprising. Is that whenever I see a bird out, like a crow or a magpie, while I'm out walking, I always say, hello, bird. Why did I get impatient? Why did I think I could make it? Well, something like a snake. I feel like snakes just don't have that same capacity because they're solitary animals, so they're not going to hang out with you out of love and adoration. They'll hang out with you because you're warm. That's not a bad thing if this animal at least trusts you enough to hang out with you, but it's not the same, you know? Peahats. Okay. There we go. Is there anything over here? No, this is just a disappointing ledge for some reason. Yeah, damage boosting. Some snakes are social. Oh, I didn't know that. Your cousin had a bearded dragon for some years. Oh, heck yeah. I want to pet a bearded dragon. You know, if it would let me. They just seem like they would have an interesting texture. Oh, Gibdo. I need fire. I've never known anyone with a pet lizard, which is a shame. I do recall one year, like a million years ago, my dad's company Christmas party, they had like a reptile lady come in. So, you know, like kids could visit with all these cool reptiles. I feel like it was maybe an iguana. It was something I was holding. It peed on me. But you know, I didn't hold it against it. It was just cool that I got to hold a lizard. My mighty sword and mighty shield shall crush you. Oh. Where's your mighty sword? I require the services of your mighty sword. Oh yeah, cause snakes and other reptiles being cold-blooded, they don't need to spend as many calories on maintaining a consistent internal body temperature, yeah? So they don't have to eat as often, versus us mammals, where we always have to be cramming our face with food, and it's very inconvenient sometimes. Your older brother had a pet iguana way back in the day. Cool. Do you remember its name? Ow. Come on. Come on. Your sword is doing a bad job. Please. Squiggy the iguana. Squiggy's Wrecking Balls. Now there's a deep cut. I know it's Iggy, but it's still a deep cut. No! My mighty sword is broken! You'll pay for this. Okay, that was kind of messy and inelegant, but it's fine. We lived. You think mammals got it bad? Some small birds can starve to death. They go like 10 hours without eating. Holy moly. Like a hummingbird or something? You had a roommate who owned a leopard gecko. Oh, those are super cute. And a classmate with a corn snake. Also, hello, cool sibling. Disclaimer, not my sibling. A cool sibling. You know, Kapotiko, I swear, every time you type that out, you know, because of course you're typing it out manually, not copy and pasting it from a document somewhere. There's more in it. That's true. As mammals, we get less fungal infections, unless we're bats and we're hibernating, and our body temperature drops. Ooh, it's one of these rooms. Hopefully I do this right. We'll see. Do not push me off the path. Do not push me off the path. Yay. I like these puzzle rooms. I got the switch hook. Shoot at an object to switch places with it. I swear it grows a little every day, yeah. Oh yeah, Nox, did you ever remember like some of those old horror type games you were doing a deep dive on? 'Cause I like hearing about stuff like that. Stuff like, I know I've mentioned Game Center CX a bunch in the past, but stuff like that, or just finding blogs and other such resources on like Famicom games or stuff that was never released in the West, just gives me an interesting insight into how many games that are out there, really, that I've missed out on, that I've never heard of. You think, well gosh, I've been a video game fan for so many years, like surely there's nothing new you could tell me at this point, but no, there's always new stuff to learn about. Can I make this jump? No. Don't I have to, like, get that? Maybe I'm just misremembering. I have to get this onto that switch down there. Maybe I'm just off my rock. Oh, there's another one down there. Never mind. Ugh, overcomplicated. I don't know, wouldn't in some ways it be nice if we had a society that it gets cold and they're like, okay, we can all just have a siesta. We'll stay home, bundle up in blankets, drink some tea, and not go commute in the minus 30-degree weather outside. Yeah, I don't have those kind of bots set up, but thank you for the lurk. Oh, I can't switch their bandages off. All I can do is burn. I don't really need to get rid of all these Stelphos. But they're here. Right? That also is a beef I have with living in society. Having to pretend that there's no weather. Absurd. Not having to commute in some snowy hellscape, or trying to survive when it's like 30 degrees outside, like heat-wise. You know, and just like sweating through my bed sheets in the middle of summer. And then having to go to work the next day and be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and ready to serve when I've barely slept because I've been drenched in sweat all night. I hate summer. I hope I don't need to leave any of these intact, I say as I break all of them. Yeah, people should do different things in response to the weather. Also, we as a society, well, when I say we as a society, we here in North America need to embrace the concept of a siesta, especially during the summer. But I don't know, I feel like we just would do better if people were permitted like nap time. I never got nap time when I was in preschool and kindergarten. But I still think it would be a beneficial thing to have. Like, okay, you know what, we're all stressed out and overstimulated. Let's just lie down for half an hour and just chill. Alright? Cool. Yeah, the road's flooded. Well, you better plan for your drive to take longer. No excuses. What do you mean all the trains are running behind because they're all suffering from mechanical failures due to the extreme cold weather? Well, that's not our problem. Get to work. I had a former coworker who had quit and found another job, and some time back they had stopped by to say hello. And they were saying that at their new job, the people they work with were like, "Why are you always pushing yourself so hard? You could slow down and take it easy." And they were just so accustomed to having to hustle at their previous job where I still work, because that's the expectation. You're always pushing yourself to the utmost. No time to rest. And even working in a coffee shop where your primary clientele are like business types, it's surprising sometimes that I forget that most people in their jobs are permitted to just like leave. Well, when I say leave, they're permitted to like, yeah, I'm gonna step away from my desk for a few minutes, stretch my legs, go get a cup of coffee, whatever. Like, wow, I can't imagine having that sort of freedom. Oops. That's right, time is money. I hate the hustle, I hate grind culture. I'm not good at napping. Like, some people can sleep for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and they'll be refreshed, and I have no idea how they do it. That's witchcraft to me. I find if I try and lie down for like say 25, 28 minutes, like whatever the ideal nap time is, then I don't feel refreshed. But if I try to lie down any longer, then I pass out, and then I just wind up feeling worse. You get that sleep inertia where you've fallen into REM sleep, and now you come crawling out of it, and it's like, where am I? What year is it? What is happening? What is my life? You're good at napping. Endor, what's your secret? Tell me how you nap good. Oh boy. Okay, should have gotten my Rock's feather. See, I can sleep in the afternoon, but I think maybe that's just a product of how tired I am. My back was killing me after work today, so I had to have a brief lie down. And I set an alarm so I wouldn't be out of commission for too long. Then I slept through the alarm like a fool, and I lost like 3 hours, and I hate it. Somehow sleeping in the afternoon is easier, but trying to do it at night, it's like, everything hurts. Maybe because in the afternoon versus at night, I haven't had all the pains of the day. They haven't had the opportunity to accumulate. Oh, what did I do that? I tried slashing. It's not my sword. I'm trying to gently tickle this bat with my feather. Oh, I want raspberry drinks. I want raspberry juice. I found raspberry juice once, like forever ago, at like a fancy health food store, and it was delicious, and I've never seen it since. I think I want to switch hook this, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's probably an art to napping like that now. Also, hello, Boogie. So distracted by raspberry soda. It wasn't actually that bad. I wouldn't have bought it if it was like ridiculously expensive. But I've never seen it since. So I don't live near where that health food store is anymore anyway. But it continues to haunt me. I think I want to throw one of these. I want to push that. Actually, I think I wanted to push that too. Oh well. Yeah, I wanted to push that so I could... Hang on. Take two. Take two. Pomegranate juice I can find fairly reliably. Like, there's a... I don't know if it's sold elsewhere, but here there's a brand of pomegranate juice just called Pom that you can get fairly easily. I like pomegranate juice. I've not had it in a while, though. Last time I had it, I made the mistake of, like, drinking the whole bottle. Don't do that. Don't drink the whole bottle of pomegranate juice. Like, it's delicious, but it's a lot. It's very tart and sweet, and then you kind of regret it at the end. You would buy it at that price point. You are that chump. Anything for raspberry. I respect that. I mean, I'd be tempted, don't get me wrong. If I had a better paying job, I would spend more on raspberries, I'm sure. As it stands, I only ever allow myself to buy them when they're on sale, which is very rare. But oh, I love raspberries. The king of fruits. Raspberry flavor quickly becomes too much for you. Oh, well, more for me, right? Probably the most painful beverage you've had is the Nantucket Nectar's Lemonade. Painful how? I've never heard of this. It's so good, and then you die of a gastric ulcer. Oh, it's a lot of acid in that lemonade, huh? What is the boss of this place? I don't remember, but I'm gonna assume on good authority I'm gonna need the switch hook. Oh, sour, huh? You don't even have a little speech for me? Ow. I separate it from its fan club, its groupies, and it gets confused. Oh, that was very anticlimactic. Oh, posture check and hydrate. Thank you. Let me do that. Let me take a sippy. Thank you. You've got the burning flame, an essence of time. It reignites wavering hearts with a hero's burning passion. Was that boss in Zelda 1? I know Seasons has some throwbacks to Zelda 1. You know, I think you might be right. You might be right. Maybe. I know there was it Manhandla, which that's the name of a boss. Look it up. Was that also had like 4 things around it, right? But they were like bitey, pinchy thingies, not winged creatures. I'm remembering more and more. The ridge north of Neru's house must be related to the essences. Uh-oh. Seasons was originally a Zelda 1 remake. I forgot about that. Also, Maple is here. I almost left the screen. Thoughtlessly. Nothing good for me. A lot of bombs, though.
We meet again. You know the drill. Fastest one wins. Ready? Go!
What do you want all these explosives for, Maple? And they're valuable, too. She goes for them over the money. They should put Manhandla on a shirt with no descriptive text. Now, like a picture of the Zelda creature. Oh, my dinosaur's still here. Sorry, I thought I picked up that Dark Nut in a loving embrace, but I just switch hooked it. Hang on, I need to look at this Flemish giant rabbit if my mouse cooperates. That is a big bunny rabbit. Holy moly. Like, what is that, a border collie next to it? That bunny rabbit is lassie-sized. Wow. That is a big boy. Are you seeing this, Dimitri? Oh, the Zelda 1 boss, more of a mini-boss slash enemy. You were thinking it was called Patra, and it's not the same as that boss. Benui. The biggest of buns. Ow. Ow. Hello, Tedrose. We are all just admiring Benui. Bunui. Like ennui, but bunny. I like reading it as Bunui, but sometimes Bunui comes out. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have a habit of sometimes when I look at acronyms and emotes and other things on the internet that aren't intended to be read out as a singular word, I do it anyway. Like, what's a good example? Like, ORZ, it's an emote for sort of being on your hands and knees looking pains. But I want to read it as ORS. If Kazooie were a rabbit, the game would be called Banjo Banooie. Thank you. Also, actually, hang on. I just want to make people laugh. There's gotta be an easy way. Give him the cheesy mustache? Yee. What a hilarious mustache! It's a riot! Okay, buddy, I'm gonna teach you the funniest gag I know. Okay, here goes. You learned a funny joke. Will you be a big hit? It is manifested in this comical bow tie. Pretzel is a good name for a snake, I agree. And a good name for a dog. Just because I named my protagonist dog Pretzel in Chicory. Alright, where was the Edgelord child? Was Edgelord child in the past? I think Edgelord child was in the past. I guess I could get some rings appraised here too. Hello, Luigi. Vasu Luigi, same thing. The light ring level 1. Sword beams at -2 hearts. I think it's like if you have 2 or fewer hearts, you get sword beams. Even though it sounds like, oh, you get sword beams if you have 2 less hearts filled or something. But yeah, ORZ. So ORZ, okay? Look, sorry, Canadian. ORZ. Sometimes people also write OTL, but I don't read that one out. Oddle is not the same. But there's ORZ. Or, another one is, either multi-level marketing or men loving men. MLM, MLM. Oops. I got 30 rupees, that's nice. Axel OTL. Axel Oddle. Now I gotta read it as Oddle. I don't know why I'm here. Sorry, I didn't mean to come bother. Wait. No, I do know why I'm here. I want to go to the past. That's why, because I need to find the Edgelord child. Yeah, Ors, Lamau. It's nice when other people admit to, like, verbally, or at least mentally, reading out acronyms that they see on the internet. Later, tree wife. Or perhaps earlier. Have you not seen the cute tree, the tree wife? And I'm not calling her that as a bit. In the past, she says, I'm gonna marry you. And then when you go back to the future, she's like, you promised to marry me in the past, so you're being gaslit by this tree.
Who are you? Well, welcome to the darkness of my troubles. I'm so depressed. I want to laugh until I forget everything. Then I'd be happy. Huh.
Tell him the funny joke? Yeah. Huh.
What's that?
Huh. Oh. That's so funny. I forgot to laugh. Thanks. Thanks to you, I can be as depressed as I want to be. You can take any book you want from that bookshelf. I got a touching book. It's a sad story. I've told this kid the worst joke he's ever heard, and now he knows he has a right to be depressed forever, because there's nowhere to go but down, baby. That's enough. Like a bird I once saw. Fly off somewhere, thanks, Shadow. But Link, I am Pagliacci. What's in this house? Is this... Oh, this is the postman's house. That's right. That's right. You know what I haven't checked in a while? Is, actually, I think they're here. The farming family with Barry. Dr. Barry Worm. Isn't that like one of, oh, what's his face, John Green's book? Like the whole summary of it was just anathema to me. Teenagers in love dying tragically. Yeah, great. My favorite kind of literature. The Fault in Our Star, that's it, that's it. Oops, sorry. There's probably tons of manga like that out there. There's probably just tons of books like that out there, really. So, the name is decided. Barry, huh? It's a fine name. I hope he grows to be a fine child. I hope Barry will grow strong and healthy like you. You know, I kind of thought he'd be bigger by now. Did I not? No, okay. I guess I haven't tripped whatever flag that moves their plot along. You weren't even thinking of John Green? There's more books like that? Anyway, this is Tree Wife.
I think there's a mountain north of Naru's house that's related to the essences. Sorry, I just don't remember.
And there's little Tree Wife in the past, too. She looks a lot like the baby Deku scrub from Ocarina of Time. Like same proportions, same like kind of squishy look. Oh, not here. Rolling Ridge. Also, actually, while I'm thinking of it, since I'm near-ish the graveyard, before I go that way, because I had a gacha tree that I planted there. I might as well see if it dropped anything good. It's not going to have dropped anything good, but I'm still gonna look. See, I don't know, if a piece of media wants to make me tear up, it has to earn it. And I think, like, doing real pathos, I mean, there's stuff that might make you feel sad in the moment, but those can often just feel retroactively manipulative. Like showing an animal dying tragically. You know, it's gotta earn those tears. There needs to be build-up. But it's very subjective, you know? Not even thinking of John Green, trashy 80s novels about teens with problems. I guess that's just a whole genre. That's just, I guess, my first frame of reference, because his books... Oh, hang on. His books have gotten so... Or did get big? I don't know. I just see these things in my periphery on Tumblr, but I don't read them because they're not my type of book. You hope I do not take offense to this, but it's hard for you to imagine me crying. When I was little, I was the biggest crybaby. Like, I would get in trouble for it. Just, I'm very sensitive. I know that might sound strange, but I'm in fact very sensitive. I'm a bleeding heart. Now, I know the way that I may play video games may give you a different impression. And I can't promise that, say, when I get around to streaming Pikmin, if my Pikmin die horribly, and I cackle a little bit about it, just understand it's a coping mechanism. Solidarity. We're all just big sad. Also, you know, we can't be big sad anymore, because Gorons! This is the home of the Gorons. It's terrible. A Goron elder has been buried alive under some rocks. What do we do? I'm sure he could just eat his way out, but I know they won't. Help! Hurry! The elder will die if we don't hurry. If only we had a bomb flower. The Elder is buried alive, but Gorons alone can't dig him out. If we had the legendary bomb flower, we could blast the rocks away. If he dies, he dies. Can Gorons cry? Maybe they shed gravel. You actually have an autographed copy of one of his books. Was it a good book? Peak John Green books time was like 08 to 16. Yeah, that completely passed me by. You liked his YouTube videos with his brother, and a pal was like, yo, I'm going to a signing, I'm getting you a signed thing, and you were like, aight. This seems kind of weird, like if you were a kid and crying was so rare that you have a photograph of you crying. Somebody's like, look, Don's spurt in the waterworks, somebody get the Polaroid. Some weird building suddenly appeared here on Rolling Ridge. Some guy called the Great Moblin built it, but it's in our way. It was a strictly okay book, competent for what it is. Well, you know what? Sometimes okay is enough. Better than a book that you want to throw across the room. A young boy brought bomb flowers to Rolling Ridge. Thanks to him, bomb flowers are now the product that makes Rolling Ridge famous. If someone was trapped under a giant wall of cake, would I eat all of the cake? Well, it depends on what the cake is, I guess. Okay, I get it now. The Goron Elder is trapped under 50 tons of grocery store birthday cake. I get it now. And yes, there's fondant. Both John and Hank Green seem like they're actually good eggs. I don't even know anything about them at all. Except that they did videos and one of them writes books. That's all I know. Trapped under a giant wall of cake that happened in Umineko. Did it? Rolling Ridge is in an uproar now with the Great Moblin here. I've never read nor experienced Umineko. I know that it goes places. I tried to talk to these moblins, or like, I wanted to in my brain. I'm like, no, you must cut them down, no mercy. How strange. What goes here, I wonder? Right? All these time travel Zelda games just wind up with time paradoxes and stable time loops. I wasn't sure if he was gonna push me into the pit, and he sure did. I want to go get rid of the Great Moblin, but I can't roll fast enough to get there. Long ago, on top of this ridge, there was a tree that had seeds that made you go fast. Sorry, I'm yawning. Goron's sleepy. Something Goron could roll at great speed. Sorry, I yawned and I missed it. Shoved. This is the rudest Goron in all of Goron City. That's nice. Drowning in a sea of jelly also happened in Umineko? I mean, I'm not even gonna question it. I just know that things happen in Umineko. Now, was the funniest way to die getting pushed into a pit by a Goron or being trapped under 50 tons of grocery store cake? Or you're trapped under 50 tons of grocery store cake after being pushed there by a Goron? So let's see what the sign says. Oop. Great Moblin's Palace, alright. Oh wait, no, I can't get through here. Because I think if I try, the floor starts to break. Never mind. You bet a giant cake and a jelly sea would look great in an Umineko game if there was an Umineko anime. I'm kind of surprised there isn't. There isn't, right? I'm not, like, forgetting somehow. Because, I mean, other Type Moon properties have animes. I'll use that in a moment. What's in here? It's a fairy. But sure, I'll take 1.5 hearts worth of healing. Thank you. See, I don't know if there is an Umineko anime, and Boogie is pretending otherwise because it's not good. one of those things that you just pretend doesn't exist. And maybe if you pretend hard enough, they'll make a new, better one. You know, if any other, like, society put big faces of themselves on the mountainside where they lived, it would look arrogant, but Goron's is just kind of charming. I see. Too bad there was never an Umineko anime. I see. Pegasus seeds. They'll make you as quick as the legendary steed. Alright. I think I understand what she's going for now. Weird, nothing in here. Is there anything else up here for me? I'll just poke around here before I go back to the future. Oh yeah, the Pegasus seed tree, yeah, right here. Okay. The empty spot it was growing on in the future made me think. So over the weekends, well, Sunday, mostly just Sunday, because I was too tired the rest of the week, but I finally got off my butt. And I played some Next Fest demos. And one that I really liked, I had posted about it on Beaski, was a one called Angeline Era, where it's like a polygonal bump slash combat like adventure RPG. Would you call it an RPG? Action game, I guess. Where you search for secrets. And just the spot where the tree was just made me think, oh, that's where a secret would have been. Anyway, that was a really cool demo. I liked that one a lot. I don't know if the demo is still available since Next Fest is over, but that was a good one. You humans are looking stranger every day. What happened? That's some racket coming up from down below. Did something happen? Did something happen? I guess the Goron Elder is buried under a pile of rocks. I hope someone can save him. Not me, though. I'm going back to bed. But you know what? I respect that, Goron. I've been trying in recent weeks to teach myself to not fuss about things that are out of my control. Even to the point where, like, waiting for the train, there's like a little news ticker on the boards that show upcoming train times, and I'm trying not to read it, because 90% of the time it just causes my stress levels to skyrocket. I still look, and I think, like, well, I need to be informed, though. I need to know what's going on in the world, and it's like, yeah, yes, more you do, but if it's getting to the point where you're just feeling ill looking at the news, you need to step back. Pixel Gorons are cute. I mean, Gorons are just cute anyway. Yeah, you should have a look at the games that were featured in Next Fest. I don't know if, like, many demos are still available, because some I know are only up for the duration of Next Fest. But I know that there's like a visual novel fest going on Steam right now as well, so there's probably still demos there you can check out if you're a visual novel type person. Wait. What? Nothing for me. Disappointing.
Who enters my fine keep so impertinently? Ha! I've got it. You've come to steal the bomb flowers I'm collecting, haven't you? It won't happen, you pilfering thief! Don't think I'll let you out alive!
Oh, I need to throw the big bombs at him. Ow! No! Ow! Ah, jeez. There we go. You gotta let it cook a little or he just chucks it back at you. Hello, Wart. We've already had Wart cameo in a 2D Zelda. He gets one cameo, one point of acknowledgement, and that's it. visual novels aren't usually my thing. It kind of depends. Like branching visual novels, like I get torn between I want to see everything, but also having to re-go through scenes over and over gets tedious. And I'm not a dating sim person. I don't find I enjoy dating sims. So that branch of visual novels is kind of out for me. Ouch. I do like mystery visual novels, like Ace Attorney and the like. Those are good. You just really want me to play Pokemon Channel, don't you? No, get me! Why me? Goodbye. Hail me as your hero. Carve my face onto the side of your mountain. Immortalize me forever. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but thank you for getting rid of the great moblin. A witch was keeping us from growing bomb flowers. Now we can grow bomb flowers without any worries. Take one as a sign of our thanks. I got a bomb flower. Handle it with care. Now that I think about it, long ago a young boy saved the Goron Elder. Maybe you could be like that boy. We won't get pushed around the next time a guy like the Great Moblin comes around. Thanks. If you want, you can trap your current Elder under some rocks and I can free him. Would that make you feel better? Mori, your name has appeared in old Goron tales. Their legends tell of a great hero who saved the Gorons in their hour of need. What could this mean? It means stable time loop, baby. What is down here? Is there anything in here for me? Ow. No, I'm gonna die in here. Oh, I don't know if I want to ascend this pillar of fire all of a sudden. Just gonna let... Okay, okay. This better be worth it. It's not gonna be worth it. What if I die to a cheap? Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Yes, give me your life blood. Hang on, what's down here? Secrets? Fish? Oh, multiple ladders I can check out. Okay, let's check out the first ladder. Oh yeah, another... I know, because Kapotako, I know he'd mentioned on a Discord server with both in, but another good one was, what's the full name of the detective game? Something Farewell My Beloved? Something Detective Farewell My Beloved. That one was really good. It was very reminiscent of, like, 90s adventure games. Especially that Detective Instinct Farewell My Beloved. Thank you. That one I really enjoy the demo of and would recommend. It's probably, I think the demo of that is still up for the Steam Visual Novel Fest. But I really enjoyed that one. Charming character writing, really good sprite work, good animations. Like, it made a strong impression and made me want to see more of the characters in the story, even though the demo was fairly short. Right? It replicates that aesthetic perfectly. Like, I really liked how soft they managed to make that pixel art look. It makes me think, oh, just a little bit of like old PC Engine or like PC 98 games you'd see. Just with the sprite work, albeit those have dithering, and this one doesn't. Oh, no! Oh. Well, I mean, it was gonna be a Maple encounter, and I would be stuck here, but also it wouldn't have been a bad thing. For reasons that you'll see when we encounter Maple next, but... Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, I've played Return of the Obra Dinn, in fact, and I very much liked it. That's actually a game I've been wanting to replay for quite some time, because I've played it once, and I really liked it, and that was several years ago. And I'm thinking, okay, surely by now I have forgotten everything in it, so I can go back and play it. Now the thought is, do I want to play it solo or do I want to stream it? Of course, then there's the whole stress of playing a puzzle game on stream and having to solve puzzles where people can see. As I sweat profusely. Oh wait, this is the wrong side of the cave-in. I'm on the wrong side of the cave-in, the wrong side of history. But yeah, Return of the Oberdin was really cool. It's a big old logic puzzle, and I like logic puzzles. Another game I actually checked out during Next Fest was called Is This Seat Taken? And that was I got just a game with a bunch of little logic puzzles where you have to sort where to put shape people based on their preferences. Like, I want a window seat, or I want to sit alone, or I don't want to sit next to someone wearing too much cologne, or I don't want to sit next to a kid, or I want to steal popcorn, stuff like that. That was a cute demo. Kind of reminded me of A Little to the Left, if you're a freak who likes to sort things like me. Hey, is that one of the legendary bomb flowers? You can't fool me. That's the unmistakable smell of a bomb flower. Please, let me have that bomb flower. No, it's mine, but okay, 'cause you're cute. Thank you. Now we can save the elder. Shouldn't you, like, propagate the seeds, or... Okay. The seat was taken because I put someone in it. They were very happy. Oh, what's wrong, brothers? Were you worried about me? A rock that size can't hurt me. Did you bring us the bomb flower? Sorry to trouble you. This is the shiny key I found on Northern Peak. I never found the keyhole, so I'll give this to you. I got the crown key. We shall take good care of the bomb flowers you brought us. We shall fill the peaks with them. I'm so relieved the elder is okay. The elder caused such a fuss. Oh yeah, Save Room is the one that's basically the attaché case from Resident Evil 4, but a whole game, right? I should try that one at some point. To make up for my attaché case crimes. I never did sort that case out. Not that I had to. I could have sorted it out to make it more efficient to go through. Maybe there was a little part of me that took a small bit of glee knowing how looking at my wretched attaché case, the wretched state of my attaché case is causing stress and strife. Yeah, that's right, comfort gun. You know, I kept the Punisher, that other rifle, for like the whole game. Not rifle, sorry, other handgun. I never used it. Oh, you like Save Room too, eh, Nox? That's I think a good incentive to try it out. You do seem to have good taste. Okay. Now where? I see the lock up there. I just need to get to the lock. Greater speed gives greater distance. Okay. I need this. Then we're gonna go fast. And we're gonna fall into a pit. I'm gonna go through here. And then explore again. Oh, you did an RE4 randomizer. How did that go? Did you get Krauser spawning in, like, hilariously inconvenient spots? I hope so. I don't know if that's a thing that can happen, but I like to imagine it. Parkour! It's only parkour if you're screaming parkour as you fall to your death. Level 5, Crown Dungeon. Do I want to do another dungeon before bed? Yeah, I could do another dungeon before bed, I think. Why not? I wish there was like an Easter egg where if you went around them in circles, they'd eventually get dizzy, but no. Wait, I don't remember what is in this dungeon at all. I don't even remember what the dungeon item is. Maybe if I think about it. Chainsaw guys in place of crows, army dudes in the village, super chainsaw dude in place of El Gigante. Really? El Gigante is Shrek, right? One of the ogres. Whoop. Beamos. I guess, do I have that ring with me that reduces damage from beams? I don't. I have nothing in the box. That would be funny if I actually had the useful ring. So, yeah, sure, let's save. Whatever. I don't think I need to, but sure. Your starting weapon was the mine thrower. My condolences. Is if I used the mine thrower. Maybe it's really good. But I felt in my heart of hearts that it was not. I mean, it's certainly not my shotted gun. This is not my beautiful handgun. Thank you for carrying on your stupid joke of calling it Shrek. You're welcome, I think. It's good, but so easy to blow yourself up with. Now, how much damage does a mine thrower explosion do if you walk into it by mistake? It would be very funny if it's one of those things that just kills Leon almost immediately. There's a lot of things in that game that will, if not kill you in one hit, it gets very close. Like, a lot of enemies certainly seem to have one-hit kill attacks if your health is low enough. Or maybe just generally, like, Salazar, his plant form. I don't think there's a health threshold for that. Just if his plant form bites you, you die. It does about 30 to 50%. Oof. I don't know if it fires quickly, but that seems like a rough weapon for crowd control. Okay, I need to hit a crystal switch. Hopefully there's one I can access around here. Perfect. Thinking. I do want to go there at some point, but let's throw a bomb. And then go back around, and then get whatever's in that chest, and hope that it's useful, and not like the compass. Not that the compass isn't appreciated, but it's not what I need. Okay, yeah. That's what I need. You also randomize gun damage. So your butterfly started at 5.5 damage, which is like a handgun damage. That's tragic. That's tragic. The Barry Burton special, neutered. Oops. That's a short fuse. Its base damage is like 20-something, isn't it? Please. 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 Thank you. So aggressive. Doesn't it feel satisfying, though, when you really gotta fight for your right to party? I mean, when a game is challenging, especially at the start, and then you finally build up enough resources to thoroughly curb stomp anything in your path, don't you feel cool and powerful? And yeah, like, I earned this. You know, that's a good point. If the broken butterfly had its damage cut, maybe another gun wound up with a ton of damage. I hope my beloved basic handgun that I'm sure, like, the RE4 vets who saw me play rolled their eyes at. I'm sorry. A little. Not really. A little. I hope it was given the most damage possible, because it would make me feel good. I don't actually know if my preferred weapons in RE4 were suboptimal, let's say. But it would be kind of funny if I guess I inadvertently did a challenger on my very first time through the game. Like, yeah, I could use all of these vastly statistically superior weapons, but why would I do that when I've been funneling money into my handgun and my shotgun? And knowing that maybe I'm driving people crazy because I'm playing in this particular manner, that's like icing on the cake. I have to tell myself that, because otherwise I'll feel bad for stressing people out. I was kind of hoping that the mystery seed would do something fun to you, but it didn't. Will this send you rocketing away? You know, if I hit you with it. Any day, any day. Nope, disappointing. Oh, come on. Is it even worth fighting this guy? I really did challenge myself. Wow. Look how cool and powerful I am. Totally unintentionally. Oh man, I get nothing for that. Nothing. That's true, yeah, getting the fully upgraded bonuses was pretty cool. And I wouldn't have seen that if I had tried to funnel my upgrades evenly across multiple weapons. You know, it's like playing an RPG where you can distribute stat points like in a Mega 10 game. But of course you don't want to distribute them evenly, only suckers do that. There must be a way to figure out the correct path for this room. Oh, you know what? I think I remember what the dungeon item here is. No wonder I forgot the dungeon item. I always forget this dungeon item. And every time I get it, I'm like, oh, this is in this game? You had a good time watching me play Prodigal and Curse Crackers for the first time because you knew I was missing so much. I like that sense of discovery, I guess. And if I can bring up that game I mentioned earlier, Angeline Era, again, I had found a blog post from one of the devs on it where they talked about their design philosophy behind it and how their intent is, like, there's a lot of stages to find in that game, and their intent is that players are going to miss a big chunk of them, and that you can find more by, you know, sharing your experience with your friends. And don't stress too much if you don't find everything. Enjoy the experience, enjoy the sense of adventure, enjoy finding things, and don't worry about locking yourself out of stuff in the game forever. I like that. So I like exploring, I like finding secrets, and I like being rewarded for it. And I think it's cool that there's like a ton of secrets and stuff like Prodigal and Curse Crackers where you don't need them, but you're rewarded for poking around. You know, more lore, more details, a joke, whatever. Have a good one, Boogie. Good luck with work. Oh, great. I need to find another crystal switch. And there's the boss key. Wait, how many times have you played through that game, Fotoko? Probably a lot, I would imagine. Okay, if I go back around... Have I been in here? Whoa. I have not been in here. So your playtime. This thing. Bow bow. Look at this creature. I love this creature. Hey. No, come on. I need to let it get closer to me so it can't run. Like, look at this monocular cyclopean blob creature. I love it. But when it was in Link's Awakening, it made a cute little bow bow noise. Why aren't you making your cute noise? Including all the speedrun attempts, close to 30 times, gosh. Is it a fun game to speedrun? I've never, like, formally tried to speedrun a game before because my fear is that I'd get sick of it. Having to redo things over and over to get them perfected. Okay, I need something on here. But what can I get on here? One of those, I guess. But I can't get it from where I'm at. And a jar won't work. Because I can't push one away from the wall. And the switch hook won't work because once I switch a jar, it breaks. What are these jars made of? The way they shatter just makes me think of unset clay. Let me peep my map real quick. I don't even have the map. What the heck? Hey, treat yourself to some speed running. Curse Crackers looks like a really fun one to speed run. I like the movement in that game a lot. Out of the Color Grave games I've played, 3 of them, that one I think has the best movement. You used to have the puzzle solutions for most of the base content so memorized it felt like gliding. And that feels satisfying in a way though, it sounds like. Just doing everything so smooth. I think I did almost all of the content in it. I'm pretty sure I did like the bulk of it. There's probably still some secrets I was missing though, because there's just so many of them. But I tried to be thorough. Oh, here's the map. But like I don't look stuff up. So the stuff that I did find was through my own gumption, my own stubborn, pig-headed nature. Oh wait, I don't think I can do this yet. I need the dungeon item. Because if I stand on that 4th switch and then I step off of it, whatever materializes a chest will just vanish. So that will not help me. I'll take this. Oh wait, no, I need fire. Oh man. I tried to be speedy about it, didn't work. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yellow, yellow. Also, hello, Kelly. You know, that's how you become a speedrunning champion. You just pick a category that no one else has speedran before. A game that no one else has speedrun, that no one else has been crazy enough to speedrun yet. Just want to make sure I'm not, like, misaligned here. Okay, so yeah, yellow, blue, red, and then yellow, red, blue. Did I do this in a bad order? Maybe a little bit. I need to make myself some more room. Oh well. Just pushing things out of the way. Hang on. Okay. So yeah, yellow right next to the middle. Okay. My memory again. Okay, and then red, just touching yellow. This. Alright. There we go. You got the Cane of Samaria. Use it to create blocks. I guess now I can't say that every time I do this dungeon, I forget this item is in this game, because I did remember. But I only remembered when I got to a part where I need to keep a switch depressed, and then I recalled, oh yeah, the Cane of Samaria is in this game. I'm sorry that I forget you exist, Cane of Samaria. I mean, making blocks is a good utility, it's just not as fun as, say, jumping. Oh no, you deleted your run? Well, you gotta do another one, clearly. Exactly. A better one. Oh, I bet there's dedicated fans, considering like the speedrunning tools that are built in. Even if I don't speedrun, I appreciate when games have stuff like that just available, like setting an automatic cutscene skip, or skipping certain animations, just so you don't have to go through the same motions every time you want to speedrun a game. Like cutting out the intro, you know, whatever tedium is not necessary out to the speedrunning experience. A sloppy 39 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, Miku. You know, because 39, Miku. The blessed Miku number. Domino speedrun featuring Hatsune Miku. Do I need this switch down in here? I don't know. I see. I see. Right, you had the Miku Miku run. There we go. Another key. Is the Shinigami's number just a bunch of 4s? Excuse me. Shini Goroshi. That's really good. Death. Well, it's like die. Goroshi. Forget exactly. That's like kill or murder. Somehow my Japanese vocabulary, I need to hit that switch, does not involve, or does not have nearly enough words for death in it. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, murder. You know what phrase I do know? Well, I might get it wrong now, and then I can't say I actually know it, but Satsujin Jiken, like serial murder. Because of games I've seen on Game Center CX that have that in their title. Like there's a couple different Famicom games that have it. What am I doing? Seed shooter. Pew. Yeah, I'm gonna lift up some jars and see if there's some hearts as a treat for me. Never mind. But there were still some treats. Another game whose demo you tried for Next Fest was doing a speedrunning contest to have a special statue erected in the game in their honor. You almost considered doing it, but speedrunning is so much pressure. I think too, if you did that, then you kind of have to dedicate yourself to that game during Next Fest. You know, when there's so many other games that you want to try out, right? Okay, I have these keys. Where am I taking them? I do need to go here, I think. Because now that I have the cane of Samaria. Wait. Something about navigating this dungeon, maybe just because there's so many rooms with sort of open floor plans, I feel like I get turned around. Well, not turned around, but just discombobulated. I don't have a good sense of place in this dungeon. Whoa, you got enough spears there? Satsujin Jiken, yes, that's the term. Serial murder. I'm sure there's a lot of weird phrases in my vocabulary that are just related to games specifically. You know, I mean, not a bad thing to have in my vocabulary since games, game design, whatever, it's an interest of mine. So, good words to have. Please, please. Well, I'd need Japanese Nikki. I guess in my case, Kaigai Nikki, overseas friends, fans, viewers. But I'd need some of those first, and I need to improve my language proficiency. Excuse me. Don't just saunter away from my sword. Jar. Man, I still have 2 keys. I don't have the boss chest yet. Where am I even going? Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm just gonna jump over this anti-fairy, whatever. Let's see. Oh, okay. I assume there's a staircase somewhere down over yonder that will take me down below. Oh. Botheration. Ow. Okay, not there. Have I been down those stairs? I don't remember. Can I bomb? Wait. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the dungeons in these games, mostly. I think the worst one is maybe 2 dungeons from now. I think. Oh, this is not helpful. This is just painful. This is just painful. I don't want to be here. This is a mistake. I think the worst dungeon in this game is 2 from now, and it's not even necessarily the frustration of navigating it, although I don't recall it being fun to navigate, but the movement in it. If you've not played this game before, you'll see. It hurts my hands, as I'm sure it hurts the hands of anyone who plays it. Oh, you trapped. Oh. Yeah, that's the one. That's the ducky. I shouldn't have jumped down here. I needed to jump down on the red ones. What have I done? I'm just letting myself get distracted now. Right. I need to... wait. So I need to go up north there. While the blue ones are down. Excuse me. Ow, excuse me. I think this is what I need to do. Yeah. Whoop. Oh, posture check. Thank you. I do start shrimping pretty easily, so thank you. Oh, I don't have a key. Oh, I came all this way and I don't have a key. Well, bother. Okay. Time to go back the way I came from. Walk of shame. I appreciate it. I appreciate the hourly ritual of the posture check. Okay, what I think I'm out. I don't think I've gone down the staircase that was surrounded by those red blocks, just south of me. So I'm gonna try that and hope that there is a key there, because there are 3 chests I have not gotten on the lower floors. Oh, right here. Now, what had stymied my progress here? Or did I already get what I needed from this spot? That's right, I killed you and I got nothing for it. Oh, that's right, I think I came here and then I'm like, oh, I need the dungeon item. Okay. This is correct. Yeah, wedge cushion would be a good idea. I mean, I need to get myself a wedge cushion. But I'm always concerned about spending money on things like that, and then what if they're not helpful? Goodbye. Like, I bought myself a new pillow, just about a week ago now, actually. Because I just have such persistent, like, neck-shoulder pain. So I'm hoping the pillow will help with that. But I know it also takes, like, they even warn you, like, you know, this is an odd-shaped pillow. Give yourself a couple weeks to get acclimatized to it. Can I just... I think I can make that. I can totally make that. Okay. Okay. There's nothing else I need in this room, right? This room doesn't, like, connect to anything? No. Whee! Oh, I was gonna throw myself into the abyss. Okay, there we go. That's true, we do buy video games that we have no idea we'll truly like. That's why I'm glad there's stuff like Next Fest, so I can try stuff out. Even if, you know, we're not currently living in a time where I can go over to Blockbuster and rent something. I can at least try a game out, some games out, to see if I like, or even on, with YouTube or Twitch. If I'm really curious about something, I could find a streamer or a content creator. I don't like saying content creator because I don't know. I feel like I'm being reductive saying that, but a content creator whomst I enjoy playing the game to see. No, I don't get the hiccups now. To see if I like it. I hope I'm going the correct direction. I'm pretty sure I am. But yeah, I appreciate that there are demos of stuff out there, especially with, like, newer games. You know, like, they're, like, the big ticket releases are getting way too expensive. Blessed be thine indies, which are far more affordable. Even undercharged, really, but I've seen people hem and haw and like, oh, I don't want to spend, like, $10 on an indie game, you know, if it's only going to be a couple hours or whatever. And it's like, oh, yeah, think of it as like buying a movie ticket or something. And you're paying someone for their effort in making art that you like. I think it's worth something. And if we don't support the indies that we like, then eventually people are going to stop making them, and then we're going to have nothing but AAA slop. Do you want that? Do you want a world that's nothing but AAA slop? Bring back in-store game kiosk. Yeah, let me print out my photos from Pokemon Snap. A thing which I've never gotten to do. But imagine. Oh wait, I need to switch. I mean, it could be like the bed frame and the mattress too, but like I have a mattress topper. Which helped a little, but a lot of it is just shoulder pain. Like, my shoulders are so tense, I can't get them to relax. And even every time I've gone for a massage, they're like, boy, your shoulders are so tense, you need to relax them, and they'll push my shoulders down and they won't stay. And I try so hard, even when I'm in bed, I've been trying to make a point to myself to relax my shoulders, release some of that tension. It's not happening. Oh, the things that were basically station game consoles with only game demos installed. I do remember playing Sonic Adventure in a Blockbuster that way. Although it wasn't exactly the same thing that you're talking about. How do I get that chest? Is there another crystal switch nearby? Oh, that's right, there's the one I just passed. Why am I walking into this man and, like, taking a half dozen hits? This benefits no one. Why am I doing this? Okay, if I throw a bomb at this... I think you did. And I mean, I go through a lot of stretches and, like, I have, like, a... That wasn't really worth it. Like, I have, tension bands I use to help with stretches. You know what? I don't know if this works in this game, but can I? No. It doesn't work like the magic powder in Link's Awakening. I can't turn them into fairies. Had to see. Played Majora to Zellers in the day that way. Now Zellers, there's a blaster in the past. All my Canadian homies rise up. I guess I can't get it from here. Zellers had a weird plasticky smell in it. Is that just me? I feel like Walmart kind of has that. Oh, what did I do that for? Oh, heck. You know, was it just me, my Canadian homies, that Zelda's kind of had a weird plasticky smell to it? Walmart, I think, also kind of has that smell. I don't like being... I haven't been in a Walmart in a very long time, but I don't like being in Walmarts. They fill me with such unease. It did, okay, good. It's not just me. They had a scent, an aroma, not a pleasant one. Ow. Toys R Us for You saw the cutscene where Link was transformed into a Deku, and you got so scared you dropped the controller and ran away. I hope the game devs felt that psychically and were proud of themselves for it. I mean, why would they put in a cutscene like that if they weren't hoping to scar some children that way? Bring all to me. Okay. That's right, I gotta push all of these. And use my cane to limit their movements. There we go, okay. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Move down, and then right. It did scar you. You didn't play again until you're nearly an adult. Okay, well, obviously the devs went a little too hard on scarring children, but I respect the hustle. I mean, the transformation cutscenes in Majora's Mask are extremely visceral. And I say that with awe and respect and affection. Oh boy. I mean, out of all the Links out there, I think we can all probably agree that Ocarina of Time, Majora's Link, is having the worst time of them all. I mean, look at Wind Waker Link, just gallivanting about on the Great Sea, having a great time, and meanwhile this Link is suffering, like, psychological, emotional torment that we can't even fathom. Which of these I need? I think I need the blue one down. Yeah. Yeah. Whoop. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like jump scare fear. I don't even describe it. It's like visceral and unsettling. That's the thing with Majora's Mask. It's a very visceral game. And I think one of the reasons that it just stresses me out to play is just because it's so visceral in what it does. Not just things like, oh heck, I need the other Switch orientation. Not just, heck, the transformation cutscenes, but just how sad it was. Just all these characters having to face the impending apocalypse and how they cope with it. It's a very somber experience, and it's a very memorable one for it, but it's not an easy game to play, and I don't mean that difficulty-wise, just emotionally, you feel me? Zelda just had a thing for scaring you. Getting trapped by the big boy squid in Wind Waker scared you so much, you quit the game and deleted the save file and didn't play it again for years. Really? Now, for me, this isn't to the point of quitting. I didn't like the Isle of Sea hats. I didn't want to go near the Isle of Sea hats the first time I played Wind Waker on the GameCube. Now that stressed me out. You can hear them coming. I think I was still scarred from the giant pea hat in Ocarina of Time. Getting to the overworld and being so excited and like, wow, I can explore all of Hyrule Fields. And then there's just a giant pea hat. And you think, nope, I'm not going anywhere off the beaten path again. This is too scary. Oh, this boss stinks. I hate this boss. I don't wanna. It's time for a little game. I break apart. If you can force me back together and blow me away, it ends. But before you do, I shall take a bit of your soul. Now begin. That's what pulls you towards Majora's Mask. It's so raw. And that's right, Ocarina of Time is smack down. Exactly. Yeah, like even that in Ocarina of Time, like the transformation mask just being the dead, being the deceased warriors. Ow. Or musicians. I'm gonna make freaking die here because I'm not paying enough attention. Okay, I need to not read chat. Ugh. Man. Please. Okay, what I need is Rock's Feather maybe to get around their fireballs. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you're both on one. Oh, no, you're back on the original one. Great. Oh. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's progress. Let's get this little one down now. Heck. Awful. Awful. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. And I forgot I didn't have my sword equipped and I jumped into his gaping maw. Oh, boy. I don't want to die in this boss. I don't want to die in any boss. I haven't suffered any deaths in this game yet. It'll be on this man, this creature. This is terrible. Oh, please. Ugh. Okay, I have to make sure I don't untether that one while he's on the orange cube. Okay. That's not really what I wanted. Okay, there you go. Nope, equip my sword, equip my sword, equip my sword, equip my sword. Take this! Proceeds to jump right in their face. Ow. No! Heck. I think that was his last phase, too. Well, heck. Great. Now I have to walk back. Awful boss. Worst boss. Wah, 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 wah. Can you blame Link, though, for jumping on his face? I mean, no. You can't blame Link for it. You can blame me for it, though. For not paying attention. And also, I'm accustomed to the immediacy of a Goomba stomp. That's my excuse. Rock Arena of Time. Ugh. You know what makes me pause when I'm talking about, thinking about going back to Majora's Mask, and to return to the earlier point of discussion of what's a part in a Zelda game, or even if you like the rest of the game, you think, ugh, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the stealth bits in the Gerudo Fortress. Oh, sorry, the Pirate's Fortress. It's the Pirate's Fortress. I don't want to do it. I don't like stealth. I'm not patient enough for it. Yes, I know you can get the Stone Mask, and I'm glad that it exists, but still, I still have to stealth around, and I don't want to. Like a Vocaloid, but it's Waluigi. Well, I guess it would be like an Utao. Somebody could surely take a clip of Waluigi going wah, and then just pitch shift it so you get wah 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 wah, you know? You don't like doing the Wind Temple with the little Deku Brat and Wind Waker. Makar? Are you calling him a little Deku Brat? He's a Korok, excuse you, but what do you mean he's not a brat? Makar is a sweet boy who plays the most lovely, like, leafy cello for us. We love Makar in this house. Okay, now I need to, like, slow one of them down. Or something. No, that was bad. I'm worried I'm gonna, like, untether one of them. And then they're gonna go back to that first platform. Please? Oh, where are you going? You're on the wall now, okay. Oh, how have I done this? Oh, man. How have I made such a shambles of this? Okay, yeah, I should just reset it. I think because they're both going the same direction. That's a problem. Oh, man. Oh, I can just feel myself getting impatient. Let's just reset this. I don't like bratty characters is the thing. Like, a character you could describe as a brat, I don't like them. I tend to find them unbearable. Just don't go the same direction, please. If any character is a brat, it's these things. I hate it. I hate it. Why could I do this the first time and now I can't? I'm just gonna have to reset this again. You get some vibrato in that Waluigi, the Waz. Like ships passing in the night. There we go. Oh, I did it again. I'm gonna die in this thing again because I jumped into it. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just let me eat the death. Okay, I'm going to show my usual lack of knowledge of pop culture, which is surprising to absolutely no one. How do you say their name? Is it Charlie XCX? I don't know. I realize there are so many, like, popular songs out there that I'm, like, I don't know them if you said, like, oh, don't you know this song by X person, Y song by X artist? And I don't. Or at least I don't offhand, but then, like, a coworker will be playing music and they'll point it out. I'm like, oh, that's that song that I've heard mentioned so many times. I hate it. Like, what's one I learned a little while ago? What's this song? By, how do you say your name? Kesha? TikTok? Which I guess is like a big hit of hers, and I'd heard it mentioned by name so many times, but I'd never had it pointed out to me until a coworker pointed it out. I'm like, oh, well, you play that all the time at work. I hate that song. Just K-Money Ha. And no, this is not a knock against, like, her personally, or anyone else who likes that song. Just me. Me going, oh, I hate that song. Ow. Okay. I've realized there's a lot of songs that when they're pointed out to me, I'm like, oh, this is like whatever popular song. Oh, I hate it. And again, I don't mean it as a knock, or like me trying to sound superior, like, oh, I don't listen to your top 40 mainstream music, I'm above that, I'm beyond. No judgment, or whatever. You know, my musical tastes have just gotten increasingly unhinged. This beast is on the wall, it is on the wall. Why are you on the wall? Why are you on the wall? I guess you're gonna have to go on the wall now. Yeah! Oh, no, I still have my feather. I still have my feather. I think just a lot of elements that you find in, like, I don't want to say conventional music per se, but stuff that has that broad appeal does not appeal to me. Like, just certain aspects of it just really put me off. Like, auto-tune, for instance. Auto-tune in a song, to me, is like nails on a chalkboard. I hate auto-tune vocals. Of course, that wasn't the last one. Of course, there's more. I'm gonna get my feather out again. Okay. Okay, so you're here. Ugh. You're so close. You're like ships passing in the night. What the heck? Misinput. Misinput. Just call me misinput. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And you're over there. That's even better. That's even better. That's great. If I could not die to your stupid little blue fire. Yes. Yes, good. Yes, good. Okay. Sword. Actually, I'm gonna preemptively take this. Now I just have to wait for them to catch up to each other. Are we done? Can we go home? Am I free? Yes. That's like the worst boss of the game, I think. Hooray. Boy, I'm like, how long will this dungeon take? Like 15 minutes? No, I'm here for like 45 minutes. You got the sacred soil, an essence of time. All that lies sleeping in the bosom of the earth will know the nourishing warmth of the sacred soil. Manure. Don't worry, it's sacred manure. Onyx is not a beast on the wall. He does not attempt to climb the wall, thankfully. Don't give him ideas. Mori, I still hear an essence echoing near Rolling Ridge. Huh? I think someone's come. Huh? I was digging a new tunnel and I ended up here. Hey! What are you doing here? Don't you know? Games are the new fad on Rolling Ridge. You should check them out too. Oh, my stream title is, it's a play on the old Sega does what Nintendo don't, and the fact that Ages is Sega backwards. Get it? Ages does what's not Netnin, you know? Well, maybe it's better in writing. Anyway, I should go to bed. And I mean, I was gonna save off stream, but I'll do it now too, just so people can rest assured I've saved the game. Well, thank you for joining me for more Zelda. So I will be continuing this, and I am going to play Oracle of Seasons as well, don't worry, but I'm hoping on Friday that maybe I can start Metroid Dread. So hopefully I'm not dead tired, and yeah, I'm not dread tired, and that'll be a thing. So get ready for more suffering. Have a good one, everyone. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you next time. Good night.